Is it worth buying? I think that's for you to decide, to be honest. It's not a perfect game. It's a very enjoyable one, though. Oh, that's fresh. That's fresh, that is. The old PC gaming mics. When I cleaned out my mum's house, I got some of my PC mags from the 90s. Unbelievable. Like, looking at them. Computer shopper. Like, as thick as a phone book. Almost all ads. But I remember buying them and sitting there just leafing through going, oh, I'd like that part. Like that part. It's ridiculous. Nobody makes a magazine like that anymore. Just nobody. It's very grindy. There aren't many games these days that are not grindy. They deliberately put grind in to keep you playing the game. Part of the attraction. There's something very powerful about, and you know, Blizzard mastered this with Warcraft. There's something very powerful about giving people objectives and then drip feeding them so that they keep grinding it until they get their objective and then make sure they get another one. You get the reward and then they get another objective. And, you know, Blizzard bringing out daily quests and all that kind of thing. Grind the gear to get better gear to get better gear so that you can go raiding. You know, go raiding so that you can get the best gear and show it off to everybody. You know, put a reward at the end of an objective and people will grind it all day long. Particularly if it's something that most people don't have. That's like the ultimate thing. Getting the gear that few people have is the big attraction. You look at the high-end kit in the mags and think your phone beats that. Well, yeah, if you want to move forward 20 years. But then if you move forward 20 years from now, you'll probably be a similar tale, won't it? Looks like the trail just... Oh no, it went out that way. I thought they disappeared. At least the Lone Hunter doesn't have loot boxes. Well, that was more about money than anything else. That wasn't about keeping you playing the game. See, Blizzard kept you playing the game because you had to subscribe and pay for it. So they need to keep you playing the game because then you'll stay sub. EA was onto an entirely different thing. These guys are on the move. I think they're either moving back to their resting spot or they're going to a need zone. I'm not hunting squirrels.
To the nut house.
On my ear. Why did they suddenly backtrack like this? Riker148 reminds me of Star Trek, a name like Riker. Thank you for subbing, Riker. Welcome to the house. Can we give Riker a nutty welcome, guys? I didn't know what that was then. Rain is a great time to hunt. Although it reduces the visibility, the noise it makes just reduces your detection radius massively. So that needs long time of day for that.
Happy anniversary,
Siri, thank you for 31 months. Debugger76, thank you for 3 months. Hello to all you dear people. Thank you, Debugger. Fusion Distress, I missed your resub. Bob Mund, 1 more month to go. Oh man, you're close. Joe Mill, thank you for 19 months. Eaton, thank you for the resume. Johan Yanning with a resume. Thank you, guys. Raining reduces your FPS. Doesn't do that for me. Look at the way it glistens on the rocks, though. See that? It actually changes the textures so that it reflects the sun properly. There's a lot of tracks around here, but it's not Coyote. The game crashes every time you start it. That sounds a bit weird. Black-tailed deer. Can you set different colours for tracking individuals? Some have other colours. You can set, if you go to your system and then settings, then game, you can set 3 tracking colours. Your active track, your inactive track, and your collectible. So your collectible is things like, you know, when you find those like little flashing gold coin or a horn or something, you pick it up, you get some XP. That's that. And then inactive track is all the things that you can see, all the tracks that you can see, but you're not actively tracking yet, are all showing bright green for me. And then my active one has Hollywood Cerise. One of the things I do like about this game is they don't just make you go through different shades of green, they actually give it a name. So you can say to people, oh, you know, my inactive track is bright green and my active is Hollywood Cerise. That's really nice, because you can just communicate to somebody what shade you're using. But yeah, you can change those. Look at that rain, oh my god. It's fantastic. There, look, see? Shiny rock. Right, where's the border? Okay, so this is the point where we start heading towards the base and try and find Coyote on the way. I'm not going that way. I think I would be defeated by gravity if I went that way. No, stop running. No. Sees a shiny rock and gets excited. Well, I wouldn't say I'm excited, I just think it's nice. Most games don't do that level of rendering, you know? I mean, this game is like as much walking around the wilderness and discovering things as it is about hunting. And they've knocked it to a T. I mean, just look at how good the rendering is. the whole lighting, look at it. Proper, like, diffusion there. It's fantastic. Right, moose track again. Dracula. Ah, 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 ah. Reminds me of the Count from Sesame Street. 1, ah, 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 ah. 2, 2 donuts, ah, ah, ah. Brilliant. I used to love Sesame Street. Well, it still kind of has God Rays in it, but not to the extent that other games just cheat with it. You've never seen this game, you've heard of it and seen the pics, you're a hunter noob. You can walk faster, yeah. You basically make more noise depending on how quickly you move. So you can run or you can walk. I'm just walking at the moment. And then when you crouch, you've got 2 speeds as well. But there's animals around, I'm sure of it. And also, if there are coyote, the last thing I want to do is startle them. So I'm just playing it patient. We're only 600 meters away from the base anyway. This time of day, they should come out to sort of drink or settle down. Just check this. Very old. How do you watch the stream on Twitch? I don't even understand the question. See? It's the time of day when the birds just come and rest and stuff. Now that guy... 257 meters. Nope, he says. Don't have killed a bear today. I'm going to leave that. I want the bar. If I had the bow, I would kill this thing. But I don't want to startle the bar. Looks like he's sat in a dip or something. This guy just completely oblivious to me being here. It's nuts. What's a key for 75, 300. This is about 240 away. I could zero for 300. and aim a little lower. Or 0 for 150 and aim a little higher. Alternatively, we could try and get closer. But maybe to those trees would be the perfect killing spot. The wind is perfect. We've got a full-on headwind at the moment. Didn't find any coyote, but we found a bear, so whatever. For all that rain, the sky's gone lovely and blue. Look at the clouds, they're fantastic. Yeah, you don't go for headshot. You don't get the trophy if you want that. You basically go for vital organ. The heart is the most vital. If you can hit an animal in the heart, you'll kill it instantly. The other thing is like the lungs and stuff, or the spine, or the neck. I'm gonna slow it down now. Bears are pretty sensitive. I'm using active sky. I wish. Should be on the other side of this bush. Zero for 75. How close are you going to get? I'm kind of curious to see how close I can get. Now the heart is in the middle, I think, on a bear, so it's probably going to be like there-ish. Between the shoulder blades and in the middle. And I reckon it's about 80 odd meters away, so roughly we're zeroed correctly. all that planning. Let's see what we got. Rip Yogi. Pictures. There you go. Right lung, left lung, and heart. So it's like right through the killing zone. Which you can't see because of the bug in the game. So it's not showing the organs. I need to restart the game to get rid of this whiteness. Trophy rating 14. Unfortunately, it wasn't an old one. It was only a 97 kilo female bar. So you need to get like 300-400 miles to get the full-on trophy. But we 100%ed everything else, which that's pretty good. Okay. I don't think we're going to find coyote around here. A bit young to be sat on its own like that, I think. Right, got 16 rounds. I think we're going to go back and swap rifle. Go and do this main quest. I've also got the night missions to do as well. What's Mowgli going to do now? Such a terrifying noise. Interestingly, though, I didn't get the track animal noise. Hey, Capitative. There's a need zone here we can get. Chat's 30 seconds ahead of your stream. Try, like, if you're on the app, just kill it and come back. Or if you're on a web page, just kill it and come back. Yeah, it should pick up on a more recent feed. Ooh, elk resting zone. Nice. Caffeine can help with headaches. Yeah, it does actually. Too much will give you an even worse headache, but a little bit of caffeine. If you look at things like Anidin Extra, which is like the only thing that gets rid of my headaches properly. Anidin Extra has caffeine in it. Because what caffeine does, one of the side effects of caffeine is that it closes up the small blood vessels in like the peripherals of your fingertips and stuff, which is, have you ever heard of like coffee shakes and stuff? Well, if you have too much of it, that's one of the effects, is it makes your hands feel cold as well, because it closes all the small blood vessels down. But, let's put my gun away. When you have a headache, it's because of blood pressure between like your brain and your skull. And if you have caffeine, wow, that zoom. If you have caffeine, it closes down the small blood vessels around the surface of your brain, which basically helps to remove the headache. It removes the blood pressure. But if you have too much of it, it speeds up your heart rate so much that it counters that. So it's like a balancing act, hence why Anidin Extra and stuff works. That was really weird. Non-vital hit. Just see how much it's bleeding. Very low. Meh. He's gone all the way down there now. Can't bother. You never knew that. Yeah, I read about that a long time ago. Because it always interested me, like, why would you put caffeine in a headache tablet? It kind of seems counterintuitive. But I can take paracetamol with a headache. It hardly does anything. Take it and add an extra, it'll shift it. It's ridiculous. Like, it's the only thing that works for me properly. Your hands always feel cold. Well, that's a circulation problem. I don't do that kind of thing, Craigie. Actually, red wine, I don't know if this is true for everybody, but with me, red wine makes my hands feel really warm. And it also makes my face look flushed. I don't know why red wine does this, but it must open up the blood vessels or something, because my hands feel really warm and my face goes really red. It's really bizarre. Aspirin and coffee. Well, aspirin thins the blood. Danikin Skyrocker, thank you for the resume. Mr. Jackie Changi, I do apologise. I missed your sub. Thank you for subbing, Mr. Jackie. Welcome to the house. I'm sure you got a lovely nutty welcome, but thank you for the support, Mr. Jackie. Wouldn't closing the blood vessels increase the pressure? No, it closes the small blood vessels, like the really, you know, like a tree, yeah? Your blood network is like a tree in a way. In that it starts off with big thick arteries and it goes off into very thinner kind of branches. Well, the really small ones, it closes those down right at the edge. It's like closing where the leaves are on a tree. Hey, Dr. Sparkle. Yeah, they do say the same about whiskey, that it thins the blood. I don't know how true it is, though. Yeah, the capillaries. That was the word I was looking for, the capillaries. Couldn't think of the word. Right, let's get rid of the... Let's bring out, was it the Huntsman he wanted? See, this is the weapon, the Stradivarius version of the 270. This one. This is a special edition one that we got for that community thing. So we're going to drop off the 7mm, drop off the ammo for the 7mm. Going to get our Strad out. Never shot with a Strad yet. I'm going to get these Strad out. We want the 270. We'll get the polymer tip, I think. Don't think there's anything better that we can get than that. I've given you a headache. As if? Sound like my wife? Oh no, we need to leave that. 4x8 scope. Let me check my inventory. Strad in there. 20 rounds. We need to buy some more, I think. Polymer tips, soft points. And that's the lot. We'll buy another lot of them. Handgun ammo. .16 pistol, 26 rifle. Okay. So I can't show the Strad properly. Annoyingly. You can't inspect it. You're having a KFC muffins? Nice, dude. Right. Let's go to the mission log. So I have a few things we need to do. Forget that one, because that's insane. Harvest a black-tailed deer at night. Now, that's something we could do, but that has to be in Balmont. Now, this one wants us to hunt a coyote. Let's have a look at the map in Balmont. Just sounds like a drill on hammer action. You have eczema on your left hand, only shows up in winter.
Happy anniversary, Natal.
That probably happens because you're getting, like, in winter you tend to dry out more with all the radiators on and things like this. And you don't go out as much. You don't get enough moisture. There's all kinds of reasons. What game is this? Pac-Man 2018. It's completely different, honestly. They changed the game mechanics so much. Black-tailed deer at night, or white-tailed deer at night in Lake Sheila. It's annoying because there's no overlap here. Southern Ridge, Lake District, Leighton Lawes, Hyden Peaks, and Northern Ridge. Hyden Peaks, Northern Ridge, Leighton Lawes. Was Lake District one of them? Wait, I need to write this down. Because I don't know. I've got a feeling there might be some overlap here. Pac-Man Ghost just got better. Okay, so we've got Southern Ridge. Lake District. Leighton Lawes.
Happy anniversary.
Heights and Peaks. I mean, finding coyotes in these places is not going to be easy. Northern Ridge. And then this one wants blacktail in Belmont. Lake Sheila. Whitetail. Okay. Right. Brick green screen. That's interesting. I think it's because it's gone dark outside, because that's on the side where the window is. So the light level's changed on that side. Or is it because there's a chair there now? Hang on a second. That's interesting. Yep. You know what I did to fix that? I turned the light up on that light very slightly to compensate for the fact that the sun is going down outside. That's hilarious. You need a huntsman for coyotes. Oh, did it? I thought it said 270 huntsman. Oh, I can't take my Stradivarius. Scumbag game. Wow. But it is a 270. Surely it would count. It's a 270 rifle. It's just a Stradivarius, not a huntsman. It's risky, isn't it? I could try it with a Strad and see if it works. Mission log. Anyway, Belmont and stuff.
Happy anniversary.
Okay. So... see, one has to be in Belmont, which is here. Which is in the Lake District. So if we were to go to Belmont and find a black-tailed deer and a coyote, that would do both. Right. Your idea. Yeah. Happy smiley Saturday. Confusing. Why? Oh god, not all that. Ongoing saga. Like a soap opera. Let's see, Lake Chila. Wait, Lake Chila. Is that Lake Chila or is that Lake Chila? Tommy, there's going to be no My Summer Car later. I don't even have my wheel set up yet. Got to do that tomorrow. George Cookie, thank you for 35 months. The Vanquish, thank you for 25. David C, thanks for 14. Okay. I'm going to risk it for a biscuit and hope this Strad still counts in the kill. But I'm also going to restart the game just so that we can fix the little bug when we harvest things. Bottom left lake. Oh, is it? You're having green cabbage, Katie Cricket fan. I like green cabbage as long as it's cooked properly. When it's overboiled, so it's not green anymore, I hate it. Which is basically how they used to do it at school.
Happy anniversary.
Okay, don't know why that happened. I clicked continue and it threw me on the desktop. Weather92, thank you for 30 months. Okay, no tearing. It's good. So this is Lake Chila. This one. Okay, let's start at the top. Let's go to Heightened Peaks and see what we can find. I've got a lot of undiscovered stuff up here, actually. We need to go here. I've only got one place I can actually port into. I reckon there's a hut there. Rotten hairy chips in school were overcooked. Blech. Everything was overboiled in school. Everything. What is it classed as nighttime in this? I don't think there's going to be many coyotes here. Let's head that way. See what we see on the way. Oh, it's beautifully downwind. Fantastic. Wonderful. 7 till 5 is night. Thank you. Evan the Kid, thank you for the resume. Hey, class. Make sure we're tracking that mission. We'll hunt other stuff on the way, but I'm after coyote in particular. Yeah, I've got teething problems, Bonzo. Always. At the moment, I've got a teething problem where we can't... Windows 10 doesn't recognize my monitor as anything other than a generic monitor. Which is a bit annoying. because I can't seem to download the INF file from anywhere. So there's that. And that's leading on to another problem, which is screen tearing.
To the nut house.
Because it's not, I don't know, it's not VSync locking at 60 FPS properly. Dollar Store Deadpool, thank you for subbing. Can we give Dollar Store a nutty welcome? Thank you for your support. What the heck was that? What was that noise? Oh, beautiful. One sec. You've always had generic PNP monitor. I've not.
Ay, 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 ay.
Oh, the wind's shifting around. It's going to ruin everything. It's not down to driver update. It's down to finding the right monitor inf file. Why don't you display file? Because Windows is reporting it as 60 FPS. Generic monitor. Something here. Jules with her yet, lol. Something here, and it's perfectly downwind of me, which is really bad. That was a deer. Color balance you'd have to sort out via ICM stuff. Lost me. Yeah, I'm probably gonna try and switch to Skylines later if I can get my Skylines to work. If I can't, I'll have to drop to Sims until I get my wheel set up again, which is tomorrow. Oh, if the resolution refreshes, you can manually set details in NVIDIA control panel. Yeah, but we did that at the start of the stream. God, he's gonna walk right into the wind zone. Not good. Not good. Don't do that. He's gonna smell me. Yeah, smelt me. Smell that, bro. Ooh, that was touch and go then. He got close, but he was coming into the wind, and they're very sensitive to that. Harvest 1 coyote in Heighton Peaks down with a 270 huntsman. Yes, it does count, even though it's a strad. Nice. We'll take that. A coyote count sounds like a rooster. It's meant to be a jackrabbit that's in distress, like an injured jackrabbit. I have no idea what they sound like, but apparently they sound like that. Thank you, Stardog. So that's the double check. It should be the Heighton Peaks one. So next we can go to Northern Ridge. Probably going to be this area, I guess. We could go into here and head that way, maybe. You smell or not something coming to you when you call them. I don't know. I haven't really tested that. I mean, he was kind of going side on to me then. He started walking away, so it kind of looked like he was leaving. Don't have that one. I don't know if the coyotes are going to be here. Might go here and just run through that bit and get into here. A lot of discoverables there. I don't want to be heading into the wind. Bravo Alpha Echo. 37 months, over 3 years. Doesn't feel that long. Thanks for great streams. Here's for another great yacht. Thank you, dude. Okay, so the border is... Gotta get to that first. I have to go for a bio break in a sec. I've been sat here for like 4 hours. 4.5. Yeah, I need to read this. I need to get the contents off this disc. See what's on there. I must have done something on my previous Windows because it was never a problem. That screen tearing was never a problem. I need to fix it though because it's going to do it on Eurotruck probably. Oh my god. That was pretty weird. Wait, did I not hit one? Flesh wound. Whatever. First time watching you on Twitch. Love the videos. Darren, welcome to Twitch. Well, they run this way as well. We'll keep pressing on.